Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the 5 Minute Podcast. I would like to call this era 2 of the 5 Minute Podcast because we've got a new format and we've got, we're mixing it up. All right. So, joined with me today is the great and beautiful, delicious and nutritious Rainico826.
Hello, I'm here once again.
And we have with us a brand new co-host for the podcast. We've got everyone's fan favorite, Looney
Is she
Tunes. Is she asleep? Looney.
Oh my gosh, she fell asleep.
Looney.
Looney,
Looney, we're live. We're on the podcast.
Looney.
Where am I?
You're on a podcast.
I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you fell asleep. You
Wakey,
slipped and fell
wakey.
asleep.
It's been 500 years.
Yeah, you slipped into a podcast.
500?
Well,
It's been 500
I don't know.
years.
I don't know about all that, but yeah. Now, I want to introduce Looney as our official third host for the 5 Minute Podcast because I was thinking, it takes three to tango is the famous saying, I believe. And 3 hosts of a podcast, I believe, is just the perfect amount.
You can't tango with 3 people.
Have you asked Looney to be like a full-on host? I thought she was just a guest.
I'm sure I did. Looney, do you want to be a host?
I mean, sure. I mean, this is the first time you formally asked me.
Would you like to host a season of Total Drama Topics?
Huh?
Total Drama Topics. Would you like to host a season?
Sure. What are we doing?
I don't know. It's just I wrote Total Drama Topics on the list of topics that I had for the podcast.
What even is there to talk about that?
What do you mean?
Like, is there even anything really going on? Like,
I mean, yeah, I have a whole list here.
No, nothing's going
no,
on.
I'm talking
There's
about
nothing
like
going on.
I'm talking about like the Roblox whole drama scene in general.
Oh no, I that was just kind of like a little play on words because instead of Total Drama Tropics, it's Total Drama Topics because I have my list
I thought
of
that
topics.
was one of the topics.
No. Our first topic was to introduce Looney, and now I wanted to talk about the fact that we actually had recorded another episode like a week ago or something. And
Are you talking about the one with Markiplier?
Did we talk about Markiplier in that podcast? I don't remember.
No, Markiplier was there with us.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, we did get Markiplier as a guest in our.
You never told me.
Yeah, well, he said, I'll be happy to host a show as long as this video gets uploaded, and unfortunately, I'm not able to render it, as a video. So he will not be rejoining us. But we have Looney Tunes. We have the better version of Markiplier, quite honestly.
Yeah.
All he did was talk.
Hello, everybody. My name is John Displier. You guys know that image?
No.
It's a funny image.
What? Yeah, send it. You should send the image and I'll put it on screen.
Wait, hold on. I'm just gonna look up John Displier. There it is.
All he really did, anyways, was talk about his iron lung.
Yeah, he was just talking about his iron lung and how he was so proud of it and stuff. I'm like, I didn't need an iron lung when I was in my 30s. I'm not even there yet, but I know I won't.
I don't know. I think he just likes the song that Radiohead made. Like,
I think that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah, this is the image.
Hello, everybody. My name is John Dick Fly.
Okay, but do you want to actually talk about the last episode?
No. I just wanted to say that, we had an episode that we were gonna release, and then it wouldn't render. So, we're making this one to make up for it.
Oh, wait, that one we didn't put that one out?
No, I was trying to render it. I rendered it. I attempted to render it like 5 times. I would go to work and I would render it, and then I would come back for lunch, and then it would be done rendering, but then it would say this file is not supported, and then I would look at the file and there's 0 bytes, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well, that's not cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a real shame, isn't it? Like, you had an episode with Markiplier, and now it didn't render, so now you have me.
I'm sure this one will render. Markiplier, he's not a good render man. I think we got a solid cast of rendermen here. Anyways, I wanted
to play Slenderman, but he's not a render man. Ooh.
Exactly. Oh shit. Is Loonie's? Are you coming back though with your rap album?
I was never there to begin with.
All right.
I mean, we talked about it.
We have talked about making a trans activist rap album. It's progressive rap, very progressive rap. I'm still open to the idea. I do too much music though right now, so
I'm gonna be honest about something. I actually listened to a song by Vince Staples earlier. A friend showed me it, and I was like, "Whoa, this is really good stuff." I'm actually about to go on a bit of a serious tangent here, if you don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Okay, so have either of you guys heard the song Blackberry Marmalade?
I don't think so.
I haven't.
Okay. After this podcast, you both should definitely listen to it.
Okay.
Because it is a song where, Vince Staples, the guy who made the song, he's basically just speaking the truth about what's going on in America, and the issues with racism and the fact that black people are targeted the way that they are. And it's really the music video for it as well. It's really intense, but it's a really good lesson.
That sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I have not. I might have heard it, but I don't.
It's not often, but I find myself studying the lyrics of songs, and doing an analysis of them after a first lesson.
Oh, that's how good it is. Fire though. That's fire. Mm-hmm. I will say, I don't really have that much in the way of music that I've been listening to a lot of podcasts while I'm at work. Because I have a little sit down, go to your desk and do your job sort of thing. And so I can just kind of watch YouTube videos if I want to. So I watch a lot of long form content and a lot of podcasts and stuff like that. So I've had a bit of a desire to go back and make some of my own, stuff for, my own podcast episodes and stuff like that. Because, I think they're fun. They're fun little long form pieces of content that if anybody wants to watch, I could sit down and be the first viewer of this. I could probably search this up and be like, I'm just gonna watch the 5-minute podcast at my desk.
No, I'm gonna get there first. I'm gonna get there first, and I'm gonna leave the first comment when this drops. The second it drops, future Loonie, I want you to comment Waffle Iron. That's what I'm gonna comment.
All right.
Future me, better comment Waffle Iron.
You might need to log that because you're gonna have to remember that. You're gonna have to be like, oh shit, I gotta go to the timestamp, and then by the time you go to the timestamp and figure out what you said, Raine's already gonna say first.
Yeah.
No,
I'm gonna say first.
No, you're not future Loonie. You don't get to say.
All right.
I'm gonna say first.
Now,
I'm gonna say first in the comments.
I wanted to.
It's a bit of a weird subject we're on right now. You're not future Loonie. You don't get to say that word. Yeah. Next subject.
Next subject is his subject got a little too I don't know, alt reality-esque.
Yeah, it got too real.
for the sake of me not really knowing the best way of how to segue topics, I have a lot of things that I said I would bring up. We're probably not going to get through all of them, but maybe some of them. I was going to brush over this fact. This is going to be like a 30-second tangent. I was wondering when Raine and my coworker were going to get on the podcast for a great debate, as they were arguing the other day about the amazing digital circus, and
I know Quest hasn't seen it. Loonie, have you seen it?
I have not.
Oh my god!
So we can't talk about it. So next topic. I wouldn't want to spoil it, but can I just like sum it up?
Well, yeah, you can. I don't really mind spoilers for it, honestly. Like, all I know is that Jax is the rabbit and he's Republican. I don't know.
I don't even know. I don't even know that. I don't even know that. I was not even aware of the Republican
I don't
vibes.
know about that. I don't know about that.
All I can tell you about what they were arguing about was it was stupid, and Raine called it silly, and I think called my coworker a fool at one point. And you know, I'm not too sure about that. And you were literally like, I want to debate this guy live, and I was like, all right, I guess we're gonna put it on the podcast. And then instantly after you said that, you were like, no, that was your idea. I'm like, that's not my idea. You literally said that.
I said it was my idea. I just changed my mind.
Okay, all right. Well,
but I mean, I changed my mind again. I'd actually do it.
Well, if you're out there, my coworker who has a differing opinion of Raine's about the amazing digital circus, we'll get him on for the next episode. No.
Let me finish.
No.
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, I'll only do it if you actually watch it.
Well, that's assuming that he's watched this bit where you just told him that you'll only do it if he watches it.
You know what?
No, I said if you watch it.
If I watch it,
I'll
watch it.
You know what? We need to have Quest coworker watch this as well. Quest coworker, you're being called out right now. If you if you accept this invitation to debate the amazing digital circus, go down into the comments and comment Waffle Iron.
If you accept this duel, then God rest your soul.
So by the end of this podcast, we've told about 1 million people to comment Waffle Iron. That's all the comments are going to be.
I really hope. If this podcast gets at least 3 unique viewers, I will have at least 2 of those viewers say Waffle Iron, and I'm cool with that. So I also wanted to say, you know, I just want to say this first of all. I'm really bad at segueing, because this is like fucking psychotic list of topics. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no rhyme.
So scattered.
It's a scattered list of topics. Okay.
I mean, honestly, if we took an improv, we should all take an improv class sometime.
We should.
And just like we could do like those things where it's like, we're just like trying to like enact the scene and like react in different ways. But like every time we do a certain thing, this guy off in the corner just says new choice, and then we do something different. Then he says new choice, and then we do something different.
I thought that's how a podcast worked. I was just under the impression that's how podcasts work.
Yeah, it's just a guy off in the corner just shouting new choice.
Yeah, that's our lovely producer.
Who?
You know, we don't know him yet. Who would be our producer for this? I don't know.
Gregory.
Who?
You guys don't know Gregory. I know Gregory.
That'll be our producer. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll look them up, and they probably have the credentials already.
Wait, hold on. I'll introduce you guys to Gregory after the podcast.
All right. What was the next topic? Raine?
Gregory?
We've been together for 9 months.
Oh yes, me and Raine, we are in great love. All right, next topic.
Sid, that's all we're gonna say about that.
Look, I'm just saying the masses shouldn't look at me. I'm taken.
We're all
What?
all of
What
us
did you
here on the
get?
podcast are taken. Some of the people on the podcast are taken with other people on the podcast. Other people are just normal. So,
Normal.
no, yeah.
Okay,
Wait, you
so
guys, I'm gonna sneeze.
where's my
Bless you.
9-month anniversary gift?
Where's your 9-month anniversary gift? Quite honestly, is me, right?
New choice.
Oh
Yeah, new
my
choice, new
gosh.
choice. It's Sonic's 35th anniversary today. That's actually true. I'm probably gonna put this out in a few days, but today, June 23rd, 2026, is the 35th anniversary of Sonic. My coworker, conveniently the same coworker who you just called out and called a fool and asked to debate live on the podcast. He is a big Sonic fan, and I was hearing all about it today. He's got a big Sonic computer mat, and it's he's just into Sonic. That's just who he is. He's Sonic
You
man.
know, now that you mention that, I'm remembering there actually are some Sonic sales going on right now. I might actually look into getting one of the games because like Sonic Mania is like $2 right now. It's like 90% off.
Wait, that's a really good deal. Well, you should get it then. Like Sonic Mania is genuinely a really good game.
Yeah,
I would
I
probably-
might
While
actually,
you're there,
I might cop that
while you're
one.
there, why don't you buy yourself a copy of Sonic Lost World, the best Sonic game ever?
I've heard things about Lost World.
Yeah, I've certainly heard
I've
things.
heard things.
Yeah, but Sonic Mania is that's like a remake of the classics, pretty much. I'm pretty sure.
I've only played the
No,
first two Sonic games.
See, a fun fact that I know about Sonic Mania, apparently the people working on it were a bunch of people that made like all these different Sonic fan games and posted them
Yeah, I've
online.
heard that too.
So it's like, I'm pretty sure that's why it was so good. It's because like who really understands the franchise better than the fans themselves? It's like you get some dedicated fans to help you work on the game, and then you're going to come out with a great product. That's exactly what happens.
I mean, yeah. And it seems like that was pretty much what happened with Sonic Mania. I mean, I'm not following the Sonic series, but what did my coworker said something about, was that the one that was Lost World, the one that came to that got ported or something for the 35th anniversary?
I remember it being, I don't know if it got ported or not for the 35th. All I know is I think it came out on the Wii U and the 3DS first. I don't know much about the ports. All I know is that Sonic Lost World is just not a good game.
Right.
But I will say, the OST kind of slaps sometimes.
Oh, I
It's
feel
like I can't even live with it.
I feel like the Sonic OSTs are always pretty boppin'. I'll use video game OSTs for a lot of my videos. I'm trying to move away from that actually because I kind of want to make my own background music for my videos now, because I don't and I don't think this is. I'll bring this up in the later topic, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know if my channel one day just spontaneously just gets bigger. I don't want to be somebody that gets left out of making money off of ads just due to having copyrighted background music. Like, I can make music, so why don't I just make my own music? But if I were to take some music from somewhere, it would probably, it would be like video game music, like Sonic or like Super Mario Galaxy. Do a lot of Super Mario Galaxy music in my.
Here's the thing though, you gotta be original with it, because I feel like if I got big, I feel like my type of music would be music from the Toe Jam and Earl OST.
Damn.
That's really odd, but it's got some really funky beats.
I feel like there's a lot of Sega Genesis centric games that I feel like would go really well with videos that are like kind of like video, almost like comedic video essay channels. I could see that. I could really see that. Like,
Echo the Dolphin.
get
Yeah,
some
well-
Echo the Dolphin in there.
Yeah, I will say I would love to find a way to to incorporate like the Streets of Rage OSTs into my videos. Those would be really awesome.
You should.
I don't know if I would be able to, but like, well, mostly because like it's tough trying to find like a specific scenario where the use of Streets of Rage music would be perfect. Dreamer from Streets of Rage 2 is a really good one though.
What kind of
I do love-
videos are you trying to make right now?
I don't know. It's just I've not really been thinking about videos right now. It's like I don't know what kind of direction I want to move in right now. That's why it's like most of the stuff that I make has just been like kind of low effort hobby completions and stuff like that.
But they're pretty good like building blocks to like something that potentially in the future, if you want to make more long form gameplay videos or gaming with commentary or just like a funny moments sort of thing, you could pretty easily segue your content into that.
Oh, see, you know what I kind of want to do? I want to do like I'd love to do like challenge runs of stuff. Like I am inspired by this YouTuber called Lily. She made a video of her just trying to get to floor 500 on Regravator all in one setting. Took her like 18 or something hours.
Oh
Like
my
I love
gosh.
that video a bunch.
How long is that video?
Like about an hour or so, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna look
Damn.
up. Hold on. No, okay, right. 52 minutes.
Well, that's still like very close to an hour. That's pretty much an hour, I would say. You're
Uh-huh.
you're dedicating about an hour of your time into that, and like
But yeah,
I would say that's
it's-
something that like that might be like a video. I don't know if I could edit a video that's an hour long. I would get like I would get a little feel it's mainly just like the software that I use. I would freak out if I had to edit any content that's over like half an hour, like a very highly edited video, because my software has a tendency to crash at random moments and I can't do anything about it. And if it doesn't get auto saved, or if I'm not saving it constantly, I could potentially lose a lot of progress on the video. And that's happened many times in my videos. There's a lot of videos that actually probably got like fully scrapped just because I lost all of the progress because I was a dumbass and I didn't save it. I just go into the editor and I just start like fucking editing, and then it crashes and I'm like, ah, shit, I didn't save that one. Well, guess I gotta make a different video then.
But yeah. Like going back to like the topic of like music, I feel like I could like if I'm making like challenge videos, I could definitely find a way to incorporate like Streets of Rage music in there or Toe Jam and all stuff, because like
Oh,
I
absolutely.
do like those kinds of stuff. It's like I feel like there's some OSTs I'd like to use, but at the same time I feel like they're a bit overdone. Like Attack of the Killer Queen from Deltarune. Like like that one.
Do they have good music in Deltarune? I hear I know that.
Oh,
I'm not
the music in Deltarune is so good.
I'm not trying to like hate on Deltarune or anything. I have not played Deltarune, which actually goes very well into our next topic, which is just I don't play Deltarune.
Oh, the music is so good.
I've been hearing
And
a
they
lot
say I
about
don't do
Deltarune.
segue.
Yeah, that was honest. That was a natural ass segue.
Yeah.
Looney,
Yeah,
Looney,
It would
if
have
you
been more
did
natural
that,
if we didn't mention how good of a segue it was.
yeah, it would have been beautiful. But you know what? We have to gaze upon its glory.
Wait, has Loonie played Deltarune?
I'm honestly not as in touch with Deltarune as I thought I would be. It's like I remember when I was a kid, I was like really big into Undertale. It's like I was on the Undertale, the Undertale, AU Amino. If that brings back any memories.
I didn't play Undertale because I had a friend in high school who he was like, dude, you gotta play Undertale, it's so good. And I was like, I'll get to it. And it would irritate me every single day. It would tell me like Undertale, dude, Undertale. He was so fucking annoying with that shit. And then he bought me Undertale. I was gonna buy it, but he bought it for me. And then every day that I had it, he was like, "Did you install Undertale yet? Did you install it yet?" And I was like, fucking dude. The more that he told me, that he asked me, the more I just did not want to play it. And then by the time I finally got it, you know, I feel like there was probably a time where he was at my house and he was like, "Oh, I see you don't have Undertale installed in your computer. Maybe you should, you know, change that." And I probably installed it, you know, then. And then I finally started playing it, and you know what? It was good, but it was just like I couldn't get into it. It's like I don't know. And it's not anything to knock off of like Undertale itself, like the game itself. It was just the way that I was introduced to it was just like so like it was so annoying for me that I just couldn't get into it. And I wish there was a better reason why I don't like Undertale, but it really was just like I was so annoyed with it, and I just don't play it, and that's why I don't play it.
Yeah, I feel like the best way to like jump into something like that would just like to be like a conscious decision on your part, like to want to get into it.
Although
because like if people are pressuring you and saying like, "Oh, dude, you have to play this. It's the best game ever. It's the game of the year." Even it's like, okay, right. Well, I kind of don't want to do that now.
Then you're set to be let down, though. Also, because they're just talking it up so much. They're like, "Oh, this is the greatest game ever," and it's like the expectation is so like comically, mythically high that there's no way that it can live up to your expectations. Even if you think it's a good game, it's not the greatest game you've ever played, so it's not worth the months of your friend badgering you and forcing you to install it and like asking you every single day if you've played it and how far you've gotten. It's like if like it was so amazing in my eyes that I was like, this is the best game of all time, I probably would feel, you know, a little less annoyed about it all. But I'm just personally, I'm not into like RPG games. Like
JRPGs.
I guess so, yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you call. Is that what it's called?
I'd consider it like JRPG like.
Okay. Because like I would consider it something akin to like Final Fantasy or Super Mario RPG, where like they
those are sort of JRPG likes.
Those are the only two RPGs. Those are the only two RPGs I've ever fucking played.
Like Final Fantasy, Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario RPG is underrated. I mean, I don't like it, but it's underrated.
No, but yeah, it's like I don't know. I feel like my experiences with Deltarune personally, it's like I feel like ever since like Chapter 2 came out and like all the Snowgrave stuff happened, it's a weird feeling, but like it's not that I stopped, like I just lost all interest. It's like in a weird way, I'm kind of afraid of playing Deltarune. It's like not in a way where like a horror game, like you don't want to play a horror game because you know it's gonna scare the socks off of you. It's like, God, it's so hard to describe.
Yeah, I felt really unsettled going through some of the weird route the other day.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of the noises and the sound effects. Like when you're going down the weird route, you do something and it goes like I don't like that.
Yeah, but it feels like I'm like manipulating like a friendship or something. Like
it feels like you're hurting real people, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like I know that like Noelle's like a fictional character. It's like she's not real. It's still though. It's like it's the principle. It's the principle. It's like I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
And then it's like it continues like after like they leave the dark world and then they go back and like they're in the hospital and then there's that whole scene with Noelle just like on her own, just thinking to herself, and that music, it's just, oh god, that's really unnerving. Like, I don't want to do any more of that. So I'll just kind of peek my head through the door, see what's going on. Just take a look around, see if I'll find anything that I like. Oh, chapter 4's out. Oh, Jackenstein's really cool. I actually do love Jackenstein. Jackenstein's awesome.
Yeah, as somebody that does not
Yeah.
play Undertale, I you know, I'm kind of more hinging on the conversation for the musical aspect because I kind of want to give the OST a shot because from what I heard of the Undertale soundtrack, I really like the Undertale soundtrack. So I
It's
kind of just
super
want to
good.
I kind of just want to I might just I play Deltarune for the music. Y'all play Deltarune for the plot.
I mean,
Honestly,
I play it for the music, honestly, too. Like, just like getting to listen to the music, it keeps me playing, honestly.
Oh hell yeah! You gotta
dude,
have
I'm
one of
telling
those.
you, like, I will bring up Jackenstein again because he actually does have a really good OST that I really vibe with. It's called A Dark Zone, and it's like really vibey.
Ooh.
I don't even know what my favorite song from Deltarune is.
I actually gotta think about that myself. Like, I don't know why, but like, oh god, it's another reason why the game unnerves me. Funnily enough, I love Welcome to the City, like the do 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 do. Like, I love that song,
I really like the
but like,
Cyber World.
but then when you're doing the weird route, then the song is just suddenly creepy. I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's kind of like
the different variations in the songs, like it really creates like a certain atmosphere to the game at moments.
yeah, it's like it feels like very similar, but so very different. Like it feels like kind of an upgrade, but yet so similar to what Toby Fox was doing for the genocide right in Undertale, where it's like imagine like you get to the core during a genocide run, and instead of just like hearing like the really upbeat techno stuff, it's just slowed down, and it just sounds so depressing. It's really like he's always really been good with that, like
Yeah.
creating like such an unsettling atmosphere in
Yeah,
such a whimsical
atmospheric
looking game.
music. That's the
It's
kind
like
of shit that I admire.
it can either be like really fun and whimsical or really dark and unsettling in the same game.
Yeah,
And like that's
I think that's yeah, I think that's really a big appeal of like Deltarune in general.
I feel like that's really one of the biggest accolades that like a developer could have, like being able to just manipulate an environment based on atmosphere. It's why I like, funnily enough, it's
I
why I love the. It's why I firmly believe that the best Five Nights at Freddy's game, is always in my heart going to be the first one.
Why would it not be?
I love the first
Yeah,
one.
it's like,
Yeah.
Why would it not be?
so. I mean,
I
it
actually
couldn't.
completed 420 mode on my Nintendo Switch, like for Five Nights at Freddy's 1.
No, genuinely, like it couldn't be any other game.
Well,
Because like,
yeah. I don't think
because
that
like
there's like any other games that any of the other ones that I can really like. Now, I should probably, showcase my resume about Five Nights at Freddy's here, but first and foremost, before I critically analyze the games, I just want to let everybody know I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I haven't even played the first one. The closest I ever got to playing Five Nights at Freddy's was going on Roblox and finding the Roblox edition of Five Nights at Freddy's. I joined it, got 2 minutes in, and I got scared. I was scared of the Roblox version of Five Nights at Freddy's, and that's why I never played Five Nights at Freddy's. It's because it's too fucking scary, and I'm a little pussy. But
that's
yeah,
still
no,
me.
I I agree. I think that Five Nights at Freddy's peaked with the first one. That's what I think. You want to know why? because I watched a YouTuber in 2014 and he was talking about it, and I was nodding my head like, you know what? He's making some great points here. I have no idea what the fuck he's on about, but he's making some great points.
You know,
Yeah, he introduced himself. He
I don't
opened up
think
the video by saying, he opened up the video by saying, "Hello, everybody. My name is John Displayer."
He did. It's my boy. John
I'm not gonna
Splyer.
lie. I was into the Five Nights at Freddy's lore at first a little bit, but like eventually I am not into it at all.
It just got way too convoluted.
Yeah, it is all over the place, I feel like.
But I mean, at least back in 2014, it banked bare views on YouTube. So
Oh, it did. Five Nights at Freddy's was like Minecraft for like a hot minute. It really
Like
was.
what, like 50 different animatronics now or something?
there's way more than 50.
Oh my god, dude! Like I just
mean,
remember. I
it
only
got to the
remember there
point-
being like 4 of them, dude. There was
Like,
5
honestly,
actually.
I feel like
Like-
it started getting I feel like it started really getting ridiculous when FNAF AR came out. It's no longer it's no longer available to download anymore, so it's now lost media. Rest in peace, FNAF AR. But yeah, I think it really started getting ridiculous with FNAF AR because they just made some weird variations of the animatronics.
That was an official release.
Yeah,
Oh
like
shit!
I'm not even kidding when I say this. Liberty Chica is a canon animatronic in the FNAF universe.
That's canon?
Yeah, Liberty Chica is a canon animatronic.
Well, it
didn't know
was
that was
canon, and now
considered
they took it down,
canon.
so it's not canon anymore. They took down the
No,
game.
no, I refuse to believe that that Liberty Chica is not canon.
I don't know. I feel like I'm uneducated on this topic yet again.
Don't worry, none of us know the lore.
I don't know. I have
Nobody
not
knows
played.
the lore.
The only thing that I know about Five Nights at Freddy's is, you guys remember the video of that kid singing it at church?
I don't think I do.
I don't know.
No. It was this kid. He was like, it looked like he was at his church, and he had like these Lego Batman shorts on, and he was just singing the Five Nights at Freddy's song by Living Tombstone. He was looking down. He was ashamed the entire video. I don't know who forced him up there to sing it, but it did not look like it was something he wanted to do. I'm gonna play that video on the podcast. I'm gonna like this is the part where I cut the podcast, and here's the video here. So
And here's me in the corner, the bottom left corner.
reacting to
I'm
it.
in the bottom
And
left
here's
corner.
me with popcorn.
Yeah, it's. Wait, can I have popcorn too?
Yeah, you guys both have popcorn.
Can I have
Yeah.
M&Ms?
You can put the M&Ms in your little popcorn bucket, okay?
Okay. Okay.
And what is
Can I-
this?
Can I be made into a triangle?
This is just kind of a podcast episode. I'm trying to lay back here.
Yeah, no, we're going.
Do you want to edit this, Loonie?
No, we're gonna make your editing process.
I'll edit
Make
it.
me a triangle.
Raine,
Make me a dodecahedron and make me spin.
Raine, you're gonna edit this episode. You're editing this episode because I'm getting a lot of
Yay.
demands here. I don't know.
Anyway, I'm reacting to the video.
Yeah.
Ah,
Whoa.
that kid sure is singing Five Nights
We
at Freddy's.
aren't even
Oh,
watching it
that's
right
crazy.
now.
He's really doing it.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Okay.
We're definitely watching it.
Can we move on?
Let's move on.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we were talking about YouTube videos.
We were talking about YouTube videos, and
What about yours?
what about mine? Well,
Yeah, how have things been going on the Questionably Jealous YouTube channel?
well, they have not been really going, have they? I mean, to be fair, I was gonna bring this up, but like, just like, I feel like I'm making, like, in terms of like quality of video, I'm making better videos than I ever have, And that's a good thing. Like, that's a good mentality to have. Like, I remember back in the day where I was making, like, Total Drama Autism. I was just kind of, like, churning that shit out. And I never really was proud of any of the videos in particular. I was just kind of making them to make them. And then, like, I started making other videos, like, after that. And they were just kind of, like, whatever. Like, there were a couple that were kind of, like, underrated gems. But for the most part, it was all just, like, oh, just make this video to make a video. And you know, if I finish it, it's an accomplishment, you know. And now I'm kind of like in the mindset where it's like I want to make like short films in Gmod or something. I want to make like real machinima and fucking like actually like give a shit about it. And like I don't know, the last couple of videos that I've made are like genuinely like things that I'm proud of. I wouldn't show them to like my family or anything because they just would not get it. But like if they could get past, you know, the fact that I use just like I'm a Gmod pony, like it's not a concept that a lot of people can get past, and I understand that it's a kind of a niche concept and just it's fundamentally a bit niche. But like from like a basic perspective, I feel like I'm making at least decent content, and you know, I'm not getting that much in the way of attention, but like I feel like success in that way isn't as important as, you know, attention, because like I feel like I'm more accomplished when I'm like making videos that are better but less viewed than when I'm making videos that I don't give a shit about and more people watch them, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting one day for you know, a video to randomly just pop off, because that's all anybody ever waits for, is just a video to pop off, and you never know when it's gonna happen. I feel like I've tried to get with the tag shit. I think the thumbnails are fire. Thank you, Raine.
Yeah.
And I honestly I think everything is pretty much. I feel like I'm in a good spot if my videos ever get more attention than they do right now. So I'm not really worried about it, but yeah, YouTube success is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a weird word, I guess. Is what I was trying is the point I was trying to make. But yeah,
I mean, I feel like I don't know, the reason why I kind of just post on YouTube, like granted I don't put nearly as much effort into my videos as you do with yours, but it's like I just kind of do it just for fun, just to put stuff out there, really.
yeah.
Like either things that I've done that I found funny, or things that I'm proud of, like hobby completions and stuff like that.
Yeah, I do the same.
I'll just make some, like, I don't know, it just gives me an excuse to just like throw some random thumbnails together and just.
Yeah, I was in one of your thumbnails.
Yeah, you were in the Mercury video.
I wasn't even in the video. You just said Quest was there too, and I wasn't even there.
Yeah, I just found a picture of Freddie Mercury off the internet, and I just slapped your face on it.
Why? That one really popped off. It was for the views. You clickbaited me. How many views did you get off that?
47.
Oh shit. Alright, you're welcome, by the way.
I got the same amount of views as my solo Blue Moon completion from Flood Escape 2. I did that solo, and I actually put a lot more effort into that thumbnail than I did with yours.
I mean, yeah, I feel like, I mean, that thumbnail was just kind of like, it had more comedic value. I don't know. I'm gonna, in terms of like video, in terms of like what you said about like having fun making videos, I do have fun making my videos. I don't want to get that twisted or anything, but like my fun comes also from the fact that like I'm watching myself like kind of like edit in a way that I haven't before, either due to, you know, me not knowing certain things or me not giving enough of a shit. And so like that kind of euphoria is something that's kind of new still to me, and it gives me a lot more desire and passion to actually make videos. So I'm gonna try and like I'm riding that feeling. I also have like a bunch of other things that I'm doing in the meantime as well that also give me that kind of dopamine. So
Mhm.
once you get off of like I was kind of just like doing nothing for a while, and now I'm just kind of doing like everything. I don't mean to be like a fucking asshole about it. I know it sounds like I'm being a fucking asshole about it. Maybe I am being an asshole about it. I'm just like it just like in comparison with me from like a year or two ago, especially 2 years ago. I am like doing like way more stuff, and I feel like if I was telling me from 2 years ago the shit that I was doing right now, I think my brain would like explode from overstimulation. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I think that like in that aspect, I feel like I've already kind of succeeded in YouTube and in the fact that I'm having fun making videos and watching them kind of like
Mhm.
and watching them at the after it all. And you know, the last video, the midnight special, that video like I think that video is pretty fire, and I'm gonna make more of
I
those kinds of
love
videos.
Midnight Special. It's so fun.
It's a fun little short. It's a fun little short, and I'm gonna make more fun little shorts
Yeah.
because they're fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had
yeah,
fun with that one.
it's a good piece of advice to always follow. It's like just like yeah, you'll want to listen to your plan sometimes, but for the most part, you shouldn't be doing stuff if you're not enjoying it, you know?
Oh
It's
yeah.
like you're probably gonna get like hate comments and stuff being like, meh, you beat the total drama autism, meh. It's like,
Oh
shut
yeah.
up, mate.
I still.
It's like, you know what? Shut up, mate. You're not getting total drama autism reboot. What you're getting is freaking Pony Variety Show, and you're gonna like it.
A
You're
pony
getting Pony
variety
Variety
show,
Variety
baby.
too.
show.
I actually on the topic of total drama autism, what I did for the longest time think to myself like, shit, all anybody wants from me is total drama autism. Like nobody wants to watch me aside from total drama autism. And it was a concept that like I was like getting too enthralled in. And what really got me out of it was the fact was like I was making QRS, and those videos were getting like like it was getting to a point where every QRS episode for a hot second was getting like at least 500 views, and I was like really happy about that. And in between all that, I made a oh, I'm coming back to Total Drama Autism, gang. The new Total Drama Autism is here. And that video got like not like 100 views, maybe less than 100 views, while all my other videos were getting like 5 times more than that. And I was like, oh shit, nobody actually wants this anymore. It felt like a big weight was lifted off my shoulders when I actually saw the commercial failure of the Total Drama Autism reboot that I attempted. So I'm actually kind of glad about that. That was a nice moment in my life,
Mhm.
because like nobody ever wants to be like the something person, you know what I mean? They always want to be the person that's doing the things you're doing right now. I feel kind of like bad about with like artists and like actors and stuff like that like, you know, they do this one movie and it makes them, and then for the rest of their life that's who they are, you know? Like
Yeah.
the guy who plays like Dwight from The Office, what else has he done?
Oh yeah.
Like I've seen him in a few other things, but quite genuinely, to most people, myself included, he's Dwight from The Office. And I don't know how that makes him feel. And I feel kind of bad. But, like,
Yeah.
that's just,
Mhm.
I guess that's like the
Like,
way of life.
I guess some people have like different ways of coping with it. Like some people kind of embrace it. Some people don't like it. But like everyone's got their own ways of dealing with it. I mean, I know that like um uh forgive me if I'm saying his name wrong. Giancarlo Esposito, I think.
Who is that?
His name is Gustavo, but you can call him again.
Oh, is that the guy? Oh, shit. Is that Breaking Bad boy?
Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito.
That's Gus from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, he was Gus from Breaking Bad. He was Stan Edgar from The Boys as well.
I mean, to be fair, like if you get 2 iconic roles, I feel like that's like shit. You know, it's like shit, man. You got 2
Yeah.
iconic roles. Holy shit. I don't know. Feels sometimes that feels kind of like, damn. Now you're kind of talking. I don't know. Well, most people would be lucky to get 1 iconic role. You know. So I guess
Yeah,
after a while, an actor kind of has to feel lucky to even be recognized for one thing. They could be recognized for nothing, you know.
yeah, but the problem there is like it doesn't matter like where Giancarlo Esposito pop up. People will just like point their finger at the screen and be like, "Oh my God, Gus from Breaking Bad."
Right.
And it's like the theme with Bryan Cranston as well, and Aaron Paul. Is that his name? I
Aaron
think it is
Paul,
Aaron Paul.
yeah. Well, he's 2
Yeah,
people
but
for
like,
me. He's always going to be one. Obviously, he's always going to
oh
be
yeah,
Jesse,
so,
but he's also Todd from
hmm
BoJack. So,
I
oh,
actually didn't notice like that was him playing Todd like until a little while after.
oh damn.
hmm
I didn't really click right away.
You know, for one Halloween, my sister dressed up as Walter White and her boyfriend dressed up as Todd. But he like looked close enough to like Jesse that they kind of like played it like that. It was like, oh, it's Walter and Jesse. So,
Mm.
but
That's
yeah,
pretty funny.
No, but yeah, it's like on the topic of actors though, it's like I have had the opinion that like when Jack Black's in movies, I have had an opinion on him, which I will now gladly say I was wrong about. My opinion was that like whenever Jack Black's in like a live action movie, the only character that he plays is himself. It's like kind of like Dwayne the Rock Johnson or something like that.
yeah,
But then I saw a video that was like covering all the different characters that Jack Black has done with voice acting. And it like that man's got range. So Jack Black, if you end up watching this podcast, I would like to formally apologize to you. If you acknowledge and accept my apology, please type in the comments Waffle Iron.
dude,
I think
Jack Black's
I
fucking
think
cool, dude.
I think he did really good with like Bowser in the Mario movie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch the Mario movie. I was gonna watch it and then I didn't, and then the second one came out and then I was gonna watch that and I didn't either, because I didn't watch the first one. Whose fault is that?
Nah, but God, it's like I'd love to get into voice acting.
You're in voice acting.
Oh yes, I am.
You are, in a way.
You're
No,
voice acting for our show.
No, yeah, but like it's like the
Everyone's
main
gotta
problem.
start somewhere.
Yeah, the main problem that I have with it though, it's like it's not the characters I'm voicing. It's just like sometimes I don't feel like I'm like like sometimes I feel like my voice don't like sound that feminine.
Yes, that is a fucking problem. I'm actually
Uh-huh.
really fucking reeling about that shit right now. I
Yeah,
actually,
it's like
I realized, like 5 minutes after I started the podcast that I have chronic podcast voice, where I have this voice that this voice that I do for the podcast. Like, hello everybody, welcome to the 5 Minute Podcast. I'm questionably jealous, and these are my co-conspirators. But if I was not on the podcast right now,
Mike, we're getting really close to the microphone.
no, we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't start that.
We're gonna
But
record an ASMR session. I got some sour apple and cherry squashies. I think these are. I'm gonna do some mukbang.
oh no,
Mm.
oh no,
Like,
what did I just open?
I don't want to disturb you. I don't want to disturb the viewers or the listeners, whatever.
We can have
The
like
podcast.
a little like box in the corner that like it's an interactive video. You can unmute that box and then you'll just hear ASMR. Loonie doing some ASMR, and then you can unmute and then you can listen to the podcast while you're listening to ASMR. I gotta ask somebody about that.
To my mukbang of like sour squashies.
Yeah.
It's just it's like when people post like Subway Surfers gameplay under like a movie clip on a YouTube short or something like that. It's just like you're just hearing us talking, then you press the button and you just start hearing, these squashies are really good.
That's actually diabolical. But yeah, no, I would say that one of my biggest like insecurities in life is my voice. I can't deal with my voice anymore. I've realized that it's gotten to a point where like if I don't think about it, it's not that bad, right? If I don't think about it at all, ever, like at all ever, then it is not that bad, but I can't just not think about it. You know what I mean? I have to think about my fucking voice. So I got to a point like a day or two ago where I had like a semi breakdown about like, oh shit, I can't keep doing this with myself. So I have decided, once I get all rich and famous, the decision has been made. I will be getting vocal feminization surgery, and that is like that's
That
gonna
actually
be
sounds really working. I want to do that.
that's probably gonna be one of the only surgeries that I that's the only surgery I am personally like interested in getting myself right, as far as right now is concerned. I don't feel like my insecurities are so prevalent with my voice. It's just like I can't do anything about it. It's like with my face, I can throw some blush on my face. I can make it look slightly less, fucking annoying and terrible. There are things that I can do. There's nothing I can do with my voice that's going to make me feel any less, like a piece of shit, unless I kind of like get a surgery like that where like I'm forced into using like a feminine voice, where like I don't have to feel constantly insecure whenever I speak or say a word. And like I don't think anybody really understands that, because I talk a lot, and I admit to this, I talk a lot, but like it's not just like, it's not like I refuse to talk because I I'm insecure about my voice. Although that does happen sometimes. Like this morning, I got so fucking pissed off at my voice that I just didn't talk for like 3 hours. And my coworker got kind of mad at me. He was like, "Why are you being so quiet today? Like, why are you so quiet?" I'm like, and I was like, I just would not talk. I just would not talk
You
to him.
farted on me.
Yeah,
farted on me.
Oh
I
my.
shat all over him.
Oh my
Shut everyone.
gosh.
but but yeah, no, it just hits you in like the weirdest way, where like I'm talking right now and I'm not thinking about it so intrinsically. I am thinking about it intrinsically, and I'm kind of like low-key hating myself right now, but
Oh my
it's
god!
it's
Oh
okay.
no.
It's okay, gang. We're okay. We're fine. Here, somebody else
Sorry.
talk, please. Somebody else please talk.
Sorry,
Hello.
I just got the best news ever. Oh my goodness.
What's your best news ever?
Live news on the podcast.
So, as we all know, the FIFA World Cup of 2026 is currently ongoing.
It is.
Unfortunately, Scotland had a bit of a stinker this week. Pretty sure we ended up losing to Morocco. I think it was 1-0 to them. I'm gonna check the score again. Okay, yeah, we lost 1-0 and we've dropped down to third place on the scoreboard. But I've just learned some much better news. This makes me feel warm inside. England had their match against Ghana tonight.
Tell me they fucking lost.
Neither team scored a goal.
Oh.
So England, who were coming at the Scottish people and laughing at us and being like, "Oh, calm down, Scotland. You only beat we Haiti," because like we beat Haiti 1-0 in our first match, and obviously like the country was up in arms about it. Unfortunately, it wasn't really the biggest news of the night regarding sports, because that was also the same night that the Knicks won the championship.
Woo!
So yeah, we kind of got overshadowed by that.
Woo!
But yeah, there was England saying, "Oh, calm down, Scotland. It was only we Haiti and stuff like that," basically laughing at us. They then went on to win, I think, 4-2 in their match against Croatia, and they started saying some really horrible stuff about one of our players, John McGinn. Like they were chanting that outside the stadium, like John McGinn as a bad person.
I don't even
And
want
just
to
to
know.
clarify
I
the
don't
thing
even
with
want to
John
know what
McGinn,
that was substituted for in real life.
yeah, yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, John McGinn is not guilty of anything like that. And they're just saying stuff, like they're just kind of making stuff up. But at the same time, they're they're mocking us for celebrating because we only beat we Haiti. How come? Wait, I thought England were supposed to be good. Didn't they make the finals in 2018? Like, yeah, they made the finals, and they got beat by Italy in the finals of 2018. They got second in the 2018 World Cup. And now we fast forward to the 2026 World Cup. Fast forward to tonight, they couldn't even get a goal in on wee Ghana.
Oh, bunch of assholes.
Yeah, so how's that? Don't fucking shade us, man. If you're like if we're going home, you're coming with us, mate.
I mean, yeah, they got what they deserved. It seems like.
Like I'm just saying, Scotland fans did nothing to start this. Scotland fans did not start it in any way. We celebrated our win. Like
Yeah,
we celebrated our win, and that night was Scotland's night.
you be proud of that
But for
shit
some
for you,
reason,
for real.
yeah, I was very proud. I am insanely proud of my country. Like we've actually like this is the first time we've played in the World Cup. Like you look at that Scotland versus Haiti match. That's the first World Cup match that we have had in 28 years. Like that's a
Damn.
long time. Like nearly 3 decades of absence from the World Cup. We had not qualified since 1998. We had not won a match since 1990. And there we go. For the first time in my life, I not only get to see Scotland play in the World Cup, I also get to see them win a genuine World Cup match.
That's
So
cray.
yes, I've got a lot of pride in that. But for some reason, when it came to England versus Croatia, that was still Scotland's night because they couldn't shut up about us.
I
And I'm not
mean,
trying to slander anyone who's English, like because like I do have some really great English friends. I've
but
like
there are some
these are people that
assholes
I've
out there.
known.
You're just calling out assholes. You're not really calling out the entire
Yeah,
like region there. You're just calling out the assholes, the
like
specific assholes that live there.
like again, it's just the culture of football and all, but like, bro, you lads are obsessing.
Yeah.
It's like you have your win against Croatia, and somehow you still can't stop talking about Scotland.
I will say. I mean,
Yeah, even the peer agrees.
I don't really like I don't really play or follow like football or soccer as we Yanks call it. But I my dad probably does. He keeps watching the World Cup and he's like, "Do you know what the World Cup is?" And I'm like, I do actually know what the World Cup is." And he's like, "It's like the biggest soccer thing in the world." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." He's like, "But do you know what it means?" And I'm like, "I think it means that somebody's gonna be crowned the winner at some point." He's like,
Yeah, it means you get to be the best country in the world at football for 4 years until next year.
"Yeah." Then he's like, "But do you know what that means?" And I'm like, "Could you stop asking me what that means?" Like, shut up, bro. I get it. You're good at they're good at soccer. That's what that means. That's what it means. You're good at soccer. I apologize to all the soccer fans. I mean, sorry, to all the football fans out there.
There you
Okay?
go.
I apologize, but I don't care about football. The last time I played football was in middle school. I was taken out of the game and they never let me back in again because I did the horrible act of a ball was in the air flying at my face at ungodly speeds, and I used my arms to shield my face, and I got fucking fouled on that, and I was pissed off and I was crying, and the coach pulled me out, and I never played another minute in soccer again.
Honestly, getting really pissed off at an obvious handball violation, you would make an incredible football player.
Oh, I know. That was my calling. Unfortunately, they just never wanted me back in the game. I was just too good, apparently. I was innovative in a way that it scared them. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about that. Hey Loonie, before we end the podcast, I got a question for you.
Yes.
What's your favorite cereal?
I actually haven't had cereal in quite a while.
That's a pretty good one. My favorite is Frosted Flakes. I like Frosted Flakes. I had a bowl of Frosted Flakes today, and it was actually pretty good.
I was gonna say Crave. I love Crave.
Crave is pretty good too.
Crave.
I respect the Crave. Now, that's pretty much we've been going for an hour now, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. Is there any closing remarks or things that you guys wanted to talk about before we end the podcast?
Yeah, the fact that I need a new fucking chair as soon as possible. Like, listen to this. That's dreadful.
It really, I mean, I have a pretty old chair, but like it doesn't make sound so much as it just looks like somebody dropped a bomb on it. It's like it's all ripped up, and it's like it just looks like shit. I mean, Raine, you've seen it. It's a sight to behold, isn't it? Have you sat in it? Have you sat in my chair?
I did for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you
did.
did. You did because you were talking to Willow.
Yeah.
You were talking to you were interviewing her for some thing, right?
Yeah.
How did that go?
I don't remember.
Hey Loonie,
I think it went good.
how did that interview go?
What interview?
I'm pretty sure Raine interviewed you at one point, and you.
I actually can't remember.
I have the footage, and I don't know how. I could look it up, but I don't know.
I'm looking at big office chairs right now.
Oh shit. You're already planning for it. How much is a real nice one?
It's going like a nice big comfy one.
One that you don't need to don't do a set it up yourself one. Just buy it at the store and put it in the back of your truck or whatever.
I don't own a truck.
Put it in your backpack or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, but this big fuck off chair in my backpack.
Yeah. Or it's got wheels, okay? You can ride it back to your place.
But yeah, like that one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball.
Yeah.
Like they're having their day off, like they have to rescue their parents, so they have to like wheel on their office chairs.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I guess for me and Raine and Loonie and Raine and me and Loonie and me and Raine.
And John Displayer, don't forget John
and
Displayer.
The fucking truck that just soared across the highway in the background, and Markiplier. Thank you for watching the new and improved version of the 5-minute podcast, now with more minutes and more cars in the background. So thank you everybody, and good fucking night.